What up everyone, my name is Storm and today's video is another salty one where some of the survivors hated facing this infinite infection build for the killer Wesker. I attempt to reason with some of the survivors and see where they was coming from, but they get extremely heated when they come into the Twitch chat. I'm not going to ruin the video, but let's get into the build, which is Call of Brine, Jolt, Demise, and Hoarders. This is going to allow us to find out when they are using the infection sprays with Horder and to make the infection spray lose charges, so they can't use it with Demise. But this build isn't possible without these add-ons, which is Green Herb, which increases the infection rate when grabbing a survivor with Virulent Bound by plus 30%. And then the other add-on, which is a video conference device, increases the infection passive gain rate by plus 70%. It's going to be very interesting for sure, but before we dig into this video, I do have a question for you guys. What do you think of camping and tunneling? Put them in the comments below. And if you guys want to watch these videos live, come check us out on Twitch. We do stream from Tuesday to Saturdays around 5 or 6 p.m. BST. And if you want to use code Storm as Cynic Energy, I'll be much appreciated, and I'll be supporting me as a content creator. But let's get into the match. Hopefully you do enjoy, and let's get right into it. Mother's Dwelling, one of the biggest maps in Dead by Daylight history. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna, like, when they get the spray, I'm gonna just make them drop the spray. They're just gonna be permanently infected, I would say, but it all depends on how they all play. We got a Dwight here. Hello, Dwighty boy. You gonna count the pallets, are we? I thought he was going to go left. I really did. He's got balance, so we know what he has. I want to get them infected as quick as possible as well. Look how quick they're infected. Look at this tile. They're dumb. I've added loads of these. Callus is here, I think. Is that Callus or Dwight? Oh, it's both of them. Oh, I didn't get hit with that.
Do you actually think you can...
There we go, get a damage on that one. Come here, you. No! I just showed them that they have Franklins. No! Someone just picked up a spray over there. See if I can get over there quick. You think he's still over it? There he is. Nice spray. So that's going to go down now. That's the plan. No, I just missed it by a little inch. Yeah, pre-drop all these pallets. Where are you going? What the hell? What the hell's going on? Franklin's works with the sprays. I think so. We'll just have to see if it does. They've done 2 generators, unfortunately. They're over there. They've got the spray. Nice, bro.
Are you trying to make me angry?
Oh, did they drop it? Try to infect them as much as possible as well. That's the plan. They got the unhook. I'm going to go back over and try and, like, slam them again. There they are. Go for the tunnel. Oh, it does work. Okay, that's going to be interesting. But because they're cranking out the gens and it's on the biggest map, I want to play a little bit different how I normally play. All right. Oh, I'm only left for a second. I literally only left for a second. Did I get rid of this pallet? I can't remember. Oh, they went the other way. Well played. Oh, I got stuck on the collision of the mountain. But they are cranking out the gens, like, super quick. I'll take someone out of the game like early. But in early because they are doing like the generates like super quick. Hi, toolbots. Rocket Man. Remember, he has balance London. There we go. I think someone just tapped that gen. Yeah, they did. They have got this pallet still. It's an interesting build, to be honest. I make it.
Too bad we won't make it much further.
I do admit we did tunnel, but because of how big this map is, I need to put a little bit more pressure back into the game. And the most likely have one of these gens almost done. But this is like a PERMA infected build on the gen. Oh my god, hello. Where are you going? Gonna be lurking. I'm gonna play some killer. Good luck with the games. Hopefully they do go all right. Fingers crossed. I was hoping to get a double there. I'm gonna lurk. Hey, thank you. I'll eat your BS. A BT. Alright, let's go back to the giant. Someone's on it. Hit it with Call of Brine. Oh man, imagine if I got it. Well, much appreciated for the like and much appreciated for the subscription again. Really does mean a lot. But you do enjoy the emotes. She really wants that toolbox. This is mine. My toolbox, not yours. I think they're on default, right? It's my toolbox. Yeah, out the window. Oh. They're on the box. It's interesting, like how this build is. I do admit I did tunnel, but one, they found the other person as well. Like straight up. That's the first look. Oh, they had deliverance. Okay. Can I have my spray, please? I'm gonna end water so I get my ability. And take the Franklins. That is my beamer. Wait, it's gone upstairs. Come here, buddy. Come on. Oh, you gotta love when that happens. You just hear like the breathing and they just slowly come out the locker and it's like, surprise! That was a really good build, to be honest. Like a perma infected build and using Franklin's and Horder. One for info and then two just to get rid of all the sprays. So they're gonna be hindered. God knows how long. So they'll be like proper slow for the loop. They'll play really good. Like GG to them. My item was not fun. How come? Don't tunnel next time, please. I tunneled once. He has a point. You tunnel two people. Which one? Someone farmed Carlos on the final hut. I even left him. Haddy? At what point? I don't know when I tunneled the Haddy. I know I tunneled the other person. I don't know. Left me what you mean. You turned back to me on the final hut. On the final hut, I left you. But I went to check the gens, found you again. So I killed you off when the gens were flying. It's fine, bro. It's just not fun. I completely understand. I didn't even get a chance to do a gen because you tunneled. The gens was flying because you was tunneling me and Carlos. Not really. How do you spell this word? I do admit, I did tunnel. A green toolbox. Yeah, with a brand new part. Welcome in, buddy. GG. In all them, Ada is entitled Smurf main. It's all good. Killer-sided map. You sure? That map is massive with so many good RNG tiles. Why is my toolbox an excuse to play Scummy? I wasn't playing Scummy. I was just saying. If you believe that, I admit, I tunneled. Survivors did farm each other straight away. Just don't tunnel. You're okay. At Wesker, you don't need to tunnel. Thank you. It's okay to tunnel from time to time, especially with the map. Yeah, that's solo queue. Don't need to make it worse for everyone. Are you sure about that? Yeah, solo queue is the real killer. Play both sides, so I can understand where you're coming from. My point, arguable. Yeah, the engineer with the spills and the sockets, they run, built, and streetwise. Yeah, they literally run like there's certain perks. So if we look at their perks, we've got Deliverance, Balanced Landing, Prove Thyself, and Flashbang. They had a low profile, wiretap, reactive healing. They had a med kit. They was doing a debt. Live, off the record, adrenaline, and built for last. They brought a Commodious, some extra charges, and a brand new part. Built for last with the Commodious so they can do the generators faster so they can get out quicker. Flashbang will make it life and a borrowed time. Of course, I'm going to play a little bit different in that game. I understand where they're coming from in a way. I do admit I was going back from one hut to the other. So yes, I do admit I was tunneling. The Ada literally farmed the Carlos when I used my second dash to get to the other hut because I know someone was going to use a spray. And I wanted to use the spray so they can get all infected, like extremely quick. Yeah, exactly. The Commodious with the dual speed is less advantage than the engineer with the dual charges. It's actually crazy. Like, you all played really good. Like there's nothing wrong with that game. Yes, I do admit I tunneled. I do admit I left the Ada to go back to check the generators because I was like in a 3-gen situation and I know people was using items. I want to get rid of the items as quick as possible with Franklin's because if you use Franklin's, that item will slowly deteriorate over time and they won't be able to use it. So they're going to be using their build for last a little bit more. Grubbies when toolbots, huh? Welcome in, Spider. Was you one of these survivors? But like I said, they all played really good. I understand where they was coming from, but it ain't scummy tunnel camp or anything. I had a big open map, Mother's Dwelling, the biggest one on the game. They brought items and they messed up. They was farming each other off hut. Bro is fuming at the toolbots. Wait, you think I'm mad? I'm chill as out. I'm guessing you're the Hardy or the Carlos. Your objective is to do the generators and my objective is to kill. But you all played really good. GG. But don't say GG at the end of the match. But it was a good game. Being tunneled isn't a good game, bro. Like I'm saying, I understand where you're coming from. It is a game at the end of the day. We'll go back to the VOD. But like I said, I understand where you're coming from. I really do. So you was pre-dropping pallets at one stage as well. I'm not mad about pre-dropping and how you played. So this is the Ada. I see two of you like straight away. So I go after the Carlos. Smack him against the tree. And I go for the Haddy after. Flash her against the wall. Downer. I get rid of that toolbox. Toolbox is out of the game for the time being. They have to use a build for last to like get the repairs back up. I had Horder, so I know someone was over here. Here's the Carlos again. So we hit him. Break the pallet. Break the pallet. Do a little bit of mind gaming. You ran straight into me. So this is going to be your first hook at 3 gens as well. So I'm going to go back over here. I got a little notification saying like someone's using a spray. I find the Haddy, unfortunately. Smack the Haddy, get the pallet, get rid of the bottle. And then we down her again. So in that case, that was not tunneling. You picked up an item and you sprayed. That was not tunneling. I go back to the unhook because I know people just unhook. I do admit this was tunneling. I do admit I even said I tunneled in this case. So I put a little bit more pressure in that. But apparently that's tunneling. This, I used my second dash to get away, and someone unhooked straight away. Look, if I was tunneling, I would have went straight back to the Carlos, and I would have downed him and put him on the hook, because I knew he didn't have DS. So I went for the Ada. Downer. She runs all the way. So I'm going to go back, because I know someone's over here with, like, items. It was very unlucky that I heard you healing, but it wasn't tunneling. I went back. Like, to look for an item. Your first hook, I did tunnel you. That's the only time I tunneled, I think. But they picked up the toolbox. But I was snowballing here just to get a little bit more pressure into the game. That's the only time I tunneled. That's the only time I recall tunneling. Like I said, they all played really good that whole game. And GG to them. But I'm hoping the next set of games that do go alright for you guys. Like, you all played really good. I mean, even if you tunneled, so what? Exactly. One of the biggest maps in the game. People still whip out that survivor rulebook. First kill at 2 gens. That's about when I kill. Yeah, exactly. Bro, you got mad simps in here? How much are you paying them? I understand where you're coming from, but I'm dropping this now. If you don't like it, we'll just time you out and we'll just ban you. But just take a chill and let's come back. Don't ban me. Are we just going to chill and just move on like nothing happened and we'll just have a good time, right? The game's forgotten. 19 views. This is the biggest stream ever. I'll be so sad. No, I'm not sad. So now you're attacking the viewers. Like, I'm pushing you a chance to chill. I just take it chill. But I'm happy so I can interact with you guys a little bit more. But we're moving on. Let's have a good time. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. Remember, if you did, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe while you're at it. And let us know what you thought about this video. And before we do end this video, if you want to watch us live on Twitch, we do stream from Tuesday to Saturdays around 5 or 6 p.m. BST. And if you want to use code STORM at Sneak Energy, then feel free. It'll be much appreciated. More information and links will be all in the description below. But thank you for watching. Remember to stay safe, stay awesome, stay lovely, and enjoy the rest of your day or night, depending on where you are. And peace.